Hi, I'm Zoe Triska
Hi.
from the Huffington Post.
Oh,
I'm here
sorry,
with
talking to them. I'm sorry.
I'm here with the great Lemony Snicket. How are you doing today? How was signing?
I can't complain. How are you today?
I'm good. I'm
glad
very
to hear
excited
it.
to be meeting you.
Really?
Yeah.
That seems like kind of a low level of excitement to me. I think you should set your goals higher.
Well,
To
I
be
think
a
you're pretty great.
BEA and dream of meeting an author seems kind of paltry to me.
Yeah, I mean, I got to meet Angelica Houston already. It's, some celebrities.
Yeah,
like-
she's the author of Watch Me,
Yes,
I believe.
Yes, she
Yeah.
is. She is. So where do you like to read? Where do you enjoy reading?
Where do I like to read? I think there's nowhere I like to read more than here at the Javits Center. It's so relaxing. It's just a place to just be. It's like I'm in a Zen garden when
Yeah.
I sit here at the Javits Center reading.
Yeah.
No, I like to read at home in a large chair. I purchased an enormous chair. My wife said that chair is too large, and I said, so what? I said to my wife, and I sit in that chair and read, and I'm quite happy.
And y'all worked on a project together recently, right? A book project?
Me and my wife, we've worked on quite a number
yeah.
of things together. Yeah.
She's also really great. I love her work.
She's a wonderful illustrator,
Yeah.
so we've done a few books together, and we also made a child together.
Oh yeah, that's a big thing to do.
Yeah, well, bigger for the woman.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I'll explain it to you later. I didn't realize that the Huffington Post didn't know where babies come from. I have quite my work cut out for me.
So what did
I
you
bet
like?
Angelica Houston didn't teach you that. She taught you nothing. She probably talked mostly about herself, whereas I'm here for you and your own sexual education.
Sexual. Okay,
Yeah.
that's good.
Oh.
So what did you like to read when you were a kid?
When I was a kid, I liked to read about terrible things happening. That was my idea of a good time. Zilpha Keely Snyder, Edward Gorey, John Belair's. Anything
You
with
loved John
terrible
Belair's?
things. Yeah.
Oh my, me too. And Edward Gorey did all the illustrations for
I
those
know, it
old
was
books.
a magical, magical time.
Yeah.
When the first two Snicket books were written, I sent them to Edward Gorey with a note saying how much I admired his work and how much I hoped that he would forgive me for everything that I stole. And just a few weeks later, he died. So I like to think that I killed him.
With happiness, just happiness at reading. He felt like he could die because he'd read something so brilliant.
I'm touched that the Huffington Post is putting a positive spin on this. But I think we know what happened is that he said, oh my God, someone stole from me. Get me a solicitor. Boom. And he fell dead there in his Cape Cod home.
If everyone was forced to read one book, what should it be? Like, what's the one book that you think everyone needs to read that aren't your own?
If everyone was forced to read
no,
one
I
book,
guess not forced. I guess
what kind of weird totalitarian fantasy is this?
1984. So
Well, if everyone were forced to read one book, they would read 1984, and then what a strange meta event that would be.
I know, it'd be pretty cool.
No, I don't believe in forcing people to read specific books. Because if I had to force someone, if I were forced to force someone to read every book,
Yeah.
I would just choose like the smallest, most ineffectual book.
Okay, well then what's the book that you think people need to read?
That I think people need to read? Gosh, I don't know. There's so many wonderful books. Lately I've been enjoying the poetry of Chelsea Minnis. She's good. Everyone ought to read her. Poemland, that's a nice book.
That's good. That's a
Yeah.
good answer.
All
Okay,
right.
well thank you so much for your time.
Well, thank you for having me to your lovely home.
I don't live at the
Yeah.
Javits Center, but
All right, and now that the camera's off, I'll tell you. When a man and a woman love each other very much, I think we'll leave it there.
this is Zoe Triska for BookExpo America.